Hello everyone! Welcome to a new video. Today I will be making a tier list of some SCPs in Area 47. So before this video starts though, I gotta give some credit to Scary Girl X7 because she made a tier list of the top game cap passes. So that gave me the idea for a tier list. So yes, thank you. We're gonna be doing Shy Guy, Fire Person, Plague Doctor, Invisible People, 173, this dude with the sword, the spider, Meatball, and Unkillable Lizard. The way that I'm going to be ranking these are how easy they are to breach and how much damage they can do. So this is more for like a CI person to see how much damage you could do to the facility depending on how easy it is to get and breach and if it will actually kill stuff. Okay, so I'm going to go over quick what the tier list actually is. So S is like the very best tier, like the top, the big boy best SCPs. A tier, pretty good SCPs. B, okay. C is not really great. And D is bad. It's just bad. Do not go for these SCPs because they're kind of poopy. Okay? Just don't do it. So let's hop right in. So I'm just going to start with Shy Guy here. He's kind of hard to get to because he is in Sector 4 and he's like the furthest one down and there's multiple doors. And if you look at him, he will run faster than you. And they're the bag. So I'm going to put him at a C tier. Yeah. Oof. Alright, next up we have Fire Dude. Only in Sector 3, pretty close. He doesn't do too much damage at first, but then he can go better up. Honestly, I'm gonna put him at A tier just because he can get like really strong. However, it's still kind of easy to contain, but it's easy to breach. All right. Next up, Plague Doctor, instant kill, easy to access. However, very slow, easy to recontain, and we're gonna put you at a B. All right, these invisible people. There's a lot of them. They like bunch together and attack you. Invisible, so it's pretty hard to see without night vision. In Sector 3 as well. So honestly, I'm going to put them an A tier. Because there's so many of them, it's kind of just hard to capture them, and I'll put them back out there. Alright, next up we have 173. This one is a little bit confusing because it's like a special breach event. And there's certain protocol, although sometimes it can escape, which is bad, and it will also kill a lot of people. So I'm going to rank it on during a breach event, how much damage it can do. And there's a new character model coming out soon. Or it might be out by the time this video is done. However, during the breach event, it can do a lot of damage. So for that reason, I think I'm going to put it at S tier. Kind of hard to breach, but once the damage is being done, it can be hard to deal with. So that's why it's S. This down here, this guy with the sword, he can do a pretty good amount of damage. So I'm going to, but he is in Sector 4. So I'm going to only put him on B tier. Next up, we have the little spider dude. The spider, well, let's think about it. Breaching it, Sector 4. So you got to get all the way to Sector 4 without dying. Not impossible, but not easy. And then once you do try to breach him, he's faster than you, and there is a chance of dying. So going up the stairs, it's a little bit hard to breach because there's a high likelihood that you're gonna die, unless you're really good. So for that reason, I'm gonna put him on C as well. Next up, we have the Meatball, as I'm going to call him. Really boring. You can't really breach it. It's going D tier. I said it. All right. Next up, we have one of the most dangerous SCPs in the game. It is 682. So this one is another event breach, which means that it's like a special event when it's breached, like 173. People can be it, and it's hard to recontain because you have to shoot it so much, and you have to shoot at the right spot, and it just goes outside. So anyone who goes outside, there's a high likelihood that you're going to get killed. So if there's a lot of people outside, it can kill a lot of people. It's pretty dangerous. So I'm going to say if it was breached again, because someone has to buy it, so it's kind of odd like that, but it has the power to do tons of damage. So that's why it's going to go in S tier. Thank you for watching, everyone. Please consider subscribing because it would help with the channel a ton. And good.